Well, hello guys. Welcome to another Colourpop unboxing. And this time is the Disney Designer Collection for Disney Masquerade launching for Colourpop. I'm going to have all the names and prices and release dates. Everything is going to be in the description. There's a whole bunch of sets that are going to happen, but I know the PR set is going to contain the palette and the 8 individual princess sets, but I know there's a bag that didn't come with this, and I think that's going to be separate, so I'll have all that in the description. The first thing we're going to open is the palette. You guys have been asking to do the swatches. I took forever because there was no lighting, so I had to like redo all the voiceovers and everything, because the original voiceovers I was mostly being apologetic over the sun not coming out and me not having swatches out. But anyway, so the palette itself is a 15 shade palette. It has some pressed glitters, it has some duochromes, it also has some mattes. It doesn't have a mirror because the back of the palette has the princesses themselves, it's all the pretty deco. And the theme is a masquerade, so they all have like very Halloween-y style of costumes was what the whole deco was about. There is some duochromes here. There is also some pressed glitters, and you guys asked for a comparison, so I did a video in here comparing at least the Royal Ball glitter with a certain shade that you guys have been seeing around, so that's going to be as part of this video as well. You see the sizing of the palette, you see the sizing of the actual bundles. Each bundle has a separate name, and the names are on the side of the boxes, but it also has the name of the princess itself on the other side. The main palette, there she is. That Mama Odin shade is really pretty. I'm gonna do a little zoomed in a little bit, and this is how it looks. I feel like as much as we were expecting a Halloween-y style, like a masquerade style palette, I think it goes on theme with fall. It goes on theme with kind of like a glam Halloween type of look. And here is Hungry Ghost version versus Royal Ball. You guys wanted this comparison because honestly, we've been seeing Hungry Ghost a lot. It's like you can't swing a dead cat around a palette without it having Hungry Ghost lately. But it is different to Royal Ball. Royal Ball is more champagne. It has like multi-sized glitters. It has like tiny shimmers and bigger glitters. Oh, that's Mama Odie. That's the other duochrome that I was telling you guys about. And here are the main swatches. I didn't go full on depth in this one. Just kind of swatched it all pretty and nice with the stencil, so you guys can see how they looked all together and how kind of paired up things. I like it that it has different types of mattes too. Like it has some browns, but it also has some navies and some plums in there, so it's kind of spices it up, and it's a little bit easier to pair up things when you have cool tone options as well as warm tone options, you know. And here is like a million swatch pictures because, you know, I can't never put enough of those with different types of lighting. And more of the same. I should have just edited with the names in there before I put this on the card, on the video, but I didn't. So you guys can slip me that suggestion. I know that I should have done that. Disregard. Anyway. This I think is gonna be $22, but I'll confirm the prices and have the prices on the description box before I actually post this video. And I know this is launching very soon. I think it's launching on Monday, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of different bundles and different types of arrangements you can do, like palette with a certain amount of the bundles, etc. But anyway. So each one of the bundles, now that we're going into that, each one of the bundles has a separate type of masquerade, like the mask itself is different. It's a cardboard bundle with a navy blue and the name of each in the back. And there's a new type of liquid lip. It's called a Lux Liquid Lip. And think of it, I've been testing it the last 2 days. Think of it as a more opaque blotted lip. That's kind of like how it feels. Very weightless, very comfortable, but more opaque and matte, and definitely transfer proof once it dries. So this is Once Upon a Dream. That is Aurora's, I believe. And it has Coronation highlighter, and the liquid lip is called Prince Philip. It's like a little of a bright magenta. And the highlighter itself is really pretty. It's actually duochrome. I didn't think of it. You see how I was showing you guys the unboxing? I didn't have sunlight. Well, eventually the sun came out the next day, so I kind of added the swatch videos embedded with the non-lighting, like the bad lighting video. So you guys get like sunlight and non-sunlight videos at the same time. So it actually does kind of help. But I do like to do swatches in sunlight because shimmers just don't look nice in the dark. So it's like a bright little gold, but it has like a little shift in there. It has like a light pink shift, but it's very, very subtle. And the lippy is a little red magenta. Now Rapunzel. I like the deco on Rapunzel. You see how it has all the pretty flowers on the mask? They're all different. So that's why I thought it was super cute. And I'm still trying to find out who did all the decos for the packaging, because they deserve like a huge shout of the great work they did with the packaging. It's so pretty. I see the light, which is Rapunzel's theme. And the shade is called Flynn. And now you see what the names of the lippies are going with. They're going with kind of like the leading gentlemen of these movies. And Floating Light is the blush. It's a light pink. Very cool tone pink blush. Now we got it in the sun now, and we're going to do some swatches. The lippy is like a rosy nude. You see how it's drying, and you can see the texture that is so soft and like even. Yeah, so it's definitely a nice, interesting new formula. This is Giselle's, and Giselle has a Prince Edward lippy, and Andalasia is the name of the highlighter that is with. It's very pretty. She has like all these pink theme. Her lippy is actually like a coral peach shade. Now we got Megara. Megara has a purple lavender. Zero to Hero is called this set. And she has a highlighter and a Wonderboy Lux Liquid lip. The actual highlighter is like a little duochrome lavender, and the liquid lip is like a dark red, which I thought was interesting. They could have done like a nice purple here. I don't know why they didn't go with that purple. I guess it was like the shade that Megara is wearing, actually. Like if you look at her usual pictures, that when they show her on the comics, that's kind of like the color that goes with like her lip, like a dark red. This next one is Tiana, and very, very cool. Look, down in New Orleans, and I love the dress that she has. Very chic. The lippy, Prince Naveen, a nice bright red, and the blush is like a blush highlighter actually. It has this light little bit of shimmer. So let's look at this in the sun in the next clip, because Kissing a Frog is such a pretty blush. Look at it. It has this very, very slight shimmer. You know what it reminds me? I don't know if you guys remember Warm Soul from MAC. It was like a burnt shade. It was really pretty. I think Jaclyn Hill was like obsessed with it.
Burnt shade of what?
Terracotta?
Oh, terracotta. Okay. Like a burnt orange.
Why does he jump on my videos?
Like a Mustang orange.
A Mustang orange. Anyway, Esmeralda. Listen, if you want to be in the video, you should be over here. I'm recording the voiceovers, and he's obviously given his input. Court of Miracles is a blush, and it's Esmeralda's little themed colors. And that also has a light little shimmer. This one is a pink with a light gold shimmer, and the lippy is a dark magenta. You see, I would have paired this liquid lippy maybe with Megara's. I know that they were trying to go with like Megara's actual shade on her lips, but I don't care. Alright, so the Beauty and the Beast set has a Beast liquid lip, and I don't know if you guys remember, Belle's original set had like a nude Lux lipstick, so they also went with the nude this time. Eventually I'm going to try to compare both if I get time this week, but anyway. And her blush is a very light pink, very pretty, a little too light pink maybe for me. I think that maybe because I'm just old and bitter, but maybe it's a little just too youthful for me. Maybe I'm just going through like a midlife crisis where I'm thinking I'm just old and can't wear colors like this. Anyway, it's pretty though. I'm really digging the liquid lip. I just love it how I can see the texture in these, and it's better than when I was doing stories, because the stories take so much from showing the texture of something. So I hope that you guys are liking all these videos that take me freaking forever, because my aim is to show how something looks for real, like how something actually looks on the skin, and stories wasn't just doing that for me anymore. I feel like stories take so much off. Anyway, the last one is Cinderella. Cinderella, I think, is my favorite highlighter. You know what this reminds me of? This has got to be Flexitarian on a pressed highlighter. And this is the part where I broke a nail, I kid you not, trying to get this Lux liquid lip out of this thing. And I left it. I left the clip there because I was freaking out. And then I broke my nail. It was just terrible. Anyway, Cinderella's liquid lipstick is called Prince Charming, of course. And this is how it looks in the sun. It's so pretty, but it's fairly icy. Look, I made it all the way to my elbow. And there we have the swatches, all of them, and their unfiltered, unstenciled glory. You figure sometimes I'm going to do them all pretty, and sometimes I'm just going to make a mess out of them and just make them real, you know? You guys appreciate the mix of aesthetics. Here's all the swatches. I'm eventually going to edit this with names and put them up on the Instagrams. But in the meantime, here it is. Here is another angle. And here's the entire set of them, how they look, the box, the goodies. Thank you for watching. And remember to hit like and subscribe and all that good stuff.